everyone, and welcome back to Faceovermatter. It's your girl Jay here, and today we'll be doing a makeup tutorial in sponsorship with Deck of Scarlet. Now, if you're not familiar with Deck of Scarlet, it's basically a new system to where you can get a full-size palette every 2 months. It's a full-size palette with everything you'll need to create your favorite looks. Now, this palette has 3 eyeshadows, 2 cheek colors, 2 lip colors, and 2 pencils. One maybe an eye pencil, and then the other one a lip. Then here you can get it all for $29.95 with free shipping, and you can cancel anytime you like or even skip a palette if you're not liking it. These products are cruelty free, paraben free, and also made in the US. And also each new palette is in collaboration with a top YouTuber, and in this palette in particular is in collaboration with Yvonne Wahab. You know, if I'm mispronouncing that, I do apologize, but congratulations Yvonne on your collaboration. But this way you can keep up with your favorite YouTuber and support them on their collaboration. So if you are interested in this palette, which I highly recommend, please click the link below in the description bar, and let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. I hate my eyebrows, but you know what? I have to do what I have to do. So I'm just going to be filling them in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the color dark brown. And I did go a darker shade in the pencil just because my hair is now black. And I'm just going to pretty much try to naturally fill them in much as possible. I really don't like thick, crazy thick brows, so I'm just going to try to do hair like strokes type of thing. And then I'm just going to clean them up with some concealer, and the concealer I'm using is from Urban Decay. It's the Naked Skin Concealer. So I've already primed my eyes, so the first color we're going to go in with is called Fudge. Now this is like a cool tone brown shade. I actually really like this color. I feel like this is the perfect shade if you want like a smoky eye, but for today we're going to go kind of a little bit more subtle. I'm going to take this color in the middle called Sunshine, and I'm going to basically apply that one sort of like a transition color just to kind of bring back some color into the eye. But we're also going to apply this color to the lid, which will kind of tie in me putting this color in my transition. So next, taking a flat brush and taking that Sunshine color again, we're just going to be applying this orange shade all over the lid, just kind of, you know, putting it all over the area where I didn't put any of the other shade. Now I did spritz my brush with a little bit of facial spray just to make sure that orange shade was really nice and vivid. I really wanted my lids to pop. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of NYC liquid liner. Just add a little tiny wing, nothing too dramatic. You can definitely skip out on this if you want, but I did want to add a little bit of oomph to the look just by adding a wing. Next I'm going to coat my lashes down with my favorite mascara, and here I did skip over my foundation because my foundation and all that stuff is the same. If you guys keep up with my other videos, they're all the same, so I just kind of want to skip over that and just focus on the palette itself mainly. But also with my beauty blender, it might look a little stiff, and that's because I did not damp it all the way, like running up under the sink type of thing. I just sprayed it a little bit because I noticed sometimes with my beauty blender it can take off a lot of product, and that really frustrates me because I don't like that. Makeup is expensive. So here I'm going to be taking my Midnight Banana powder and setting the concealer all over, just doing my little baking situation. Y'all know the routine with the baking. Next, taking this contour shade from the Deck of Scarlet palette called Sandstorm, and I'm going to be contouring with this and chiseling my cheeks a little bit. Y'all know me, I love warm shades, and I know this is sponsored, but I really did like this contour shade for my cheekbones. It really made them pop out. And next, I'm just going to be taking some bronzer. This is a Black Radiance bronzer. I'm just going to be, you know, bronzing up the entire face, my temples, underneath my jaw, on my cheeks, my nose, all of that good stuff, just to really bring in some color to my face. Alright, next they also have a highlight color in the palette, which is called Halo, and I'm going to be applying this in my tear duct area, my brow bone, and then I'm going to be putting it on my cheeks, my nose, my cupid's bow, all of that good stuff, just how I use my other one. And I'm also using a Bdellium Tools highlighter brush. I'm calling it a highlighter brush because I always use it for highlight. But anyhow, I'm just going to be applying that all over my nose and all the good stuff. So next I'm going back in with that Fudge shade, and we're going to focus this on the lower lash line. Now I didn't really want to smoke out the lower lash line too much, and since I'm using such a dense brush, I think that's why the color looks so dark. But I am going to blend it out a little bit using that Sunshine shade. Now I feel like this is where the look started to come together, because at first I did not know where it was going. But here we go. I'm going to be taking the Deck of Scarlet eye pencil in Chameleon, which is like this beautiful green, which I showed you in the beginning of the video, and I'm going to be putting that in my waterline and a little bit on my lower lash line. Then taking this shade right here called Mermaid. This shade is so beautiful, y'all. Oh my goodness, when I added it with my facial spray, it just made it pop. If y'all follow me on Snapchat, I did put it on my lids a little bit too, but it's a beautiful shade. So here I'm going to be putting on some mascara on my lower lashes, and now we're going to focus on the lips. This color right here I'm using is called Coral Kisses, and it's a beautiful, like a pastel orange lip color. It's like a lip cream. It's so comfortable on the lips, and it's really, really pretty. But y'all know I like my pouty type of lip, so I'm taking the other color, which is called Almond, and a little bit of this NYX lip liner, just to kind of create some definition on the lips, because just the cream itself wasn't doing it for me, so I really needed some oomph to bring in the look. So here in the center of my lips, I'm adding a little bit more of the Coral Kisses color, and then I'm going to top it off with a little bit of nudish gloss. It's almost like a sheer gloss, but it doesn't really have a lot of color. So yeah, guys, this is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Again, congratulations, Yvonne, on your collaboration. But yeah, guys, if you're interested in any more information about the palette and how to enter in to get your makeup and all that stuff, just check the description bar below. So yeah, guys, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And God willing, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.